Hi everyone, this is Karen and welcome back to my channel. This weekend I'm over at Sanibel Island, just exploring. Gonna go on a kayak tour over Tarpon Bay. Then I'm gonna do a little hiking out at Ding Darling National Wildlife Refuge. And then I'm gonna go over to Bowman's Beach and also the Lighthouse Beach. So come along with me as we tour Sanibel Island. The historic Sanibel Island Lighthouse was built in 1884. It was one of the first on the Gulf Coast. It ran on kerosene and the staircase has 127 steps. Parking is currently $5 an hour and one pays by using a phone app. The beach is currently being reconditioned, so I didn't find any shells. It's still worth a visit though. The Bailey Mathews National Shell Museum and Aquarium has collected an outstanding collection of shells that are beautifully displayed on the second floor. The first floor houses the aquarium and the museum has been there since 1984. It is known as an international resource for the study of mollusks. Its goal is to educate, conserve, preserve, and celebrate shells. I found the museum to have an incredible display of shells, and the employees are so knowledgeable and willing to share their knowledge with me while I was visiting. I highly recommend a visit to this museum.
A lot of engineering goes into that to make the shelves really
Out at the Ding Darling Wildlife Refuge called the Roost. Gonna go for a nice hike. They've got several trails. The Indigo Trail, which they've just rebuilt after the hurricane. There's an osprey in its nest up at the top of that pole. I stopped by the Kelson Gallery. There are over 10 museums and galleries to explore on Sanibel Island. The gallery houses a coastal-themed artworks by well-known East Coast artists. Okay, so I'm at Tarpon Bay. Gonna go through the mangrove trail. Takes about 2 hours to paddle through there. It's a one-way route, so here we go. Okay, pulling away from the docks. This is Tarpon Bay. It's really beautiful. There's a channel on the left that'll go through the mangroves. So we're going to head on over to the channel. It's a one-way route. You follow the numbers 1 through 17 and it takes you back to where you start. Okay, so we're coming up to Commodore Creek. This is where the beginning of the kayak trail starts. It's a trail that goes through the mangrove forest, which I just love. Mangrove hammock is so pretty, and when you come at a certain time of year when the mangroves are blooming, they're all full of beautiful white blossoms. So this is a very calm and peaceful kayak run. So here's marker number 1. So there's no way to get lost in here. It's all well marked. Numbers 1 through 17. And it's fairly narrow. There's no waves because the motorized vehicles aren't allowed in here. It's a kayak trail. It's very enjoyable. This is my kind of kayaking trail. I love this. So I'm hoping I can spot some wading birds. Number 2, just saw a jumping fish. Okay, so we're going to make a turn to the right. So there's a few hazards here. Branches sticking out. Another jumping fish. Very cool. Okay, coming up to number 3. Just gonna make a little slight left turn here. It's very beautiful. I seem to be the only one here on the trail right now. Coming around here, number 4. Kind of a sharp right turn. There we go, to get back into the trail. And then we veer to the left for number 5. The trail's really well signed. And it's just a beautiful, quiet, peaceful paddle. Here we go, number 5. This is long and narrow. On around the corner after 5, marker 5, the creek widens. You can see the banks are lined with the red mangroves or the walking trees, and then on some of the roots you can see the oysters that act as filters for the water. They cling to the roots of the mangroves. Up to number 7 here, we're going to make a turn to the right. I've seen plenty of jumping fish. Haven't seen very many birds. Only a small flock when we were out in the bay. Oh, there's a bird up in the tree at the very top. Okay, for number 8, we need to make a sharp left, and we'll go down this little channel. This was the widest part of the creek that I'd seen before. So here we'll go through this little narrow section. Coming up to trail number 9. It's just a slight right. The creek's wide here as you come through that little channel from number 8. Okay, coming up to sign number 10. Here we go. So this kayak trail is along the border of the Ding Darling National Wildlife Refuge area. So coming up to number 11, we're going to go to the left of this little sandy area. I don't know if that's a sandy area or just plants. So yeah, this is not sand, as I thought. It's deceiving when you look at it from afar. It's just plant material floating along the surface of the water. So we're going to go to the left here. just passed trail number 14. The little numbers give you a sense of calm, knowing that you're going in the right direction and you're not going to get lost inside the mangrove channel. So 14 is very narrow, and you make a sort of zigzag, go right, then sharp left. So I've seen several flocks of birds flying, only one bird in a tree, and then I've seen probably half a dozen flying fish jumping out of the water. That's very cool. It's all part of the nature experience, which is what I love. Just helps me feel centered and grounded being outside in nature. Alright, entering the last channel here in the creek. We're going against this short, kind of gentle current to get back into the bay. I didn't see anyone else kayaking. This was a solo kayak trail for me. Here to the left. Coming back into Tarpon Bay. Just a short paddle back to the docks. Okay guys, coming to the end of my kayak tour here in Tarpon Bay. Coming back. The tour company here does a great job. They have real quality kayaks for rent. It was a wonderful paddle.
How was it out there?
It was so excellent. I was the only one in the channel.
Yeah, you sent a couple people out. They went that way, and we have one boat launch that's out.
Out here at Bowman's beach on Sanibel Island. It's supposed to be a really great beach for shelling. I don't know, we'll go see. The water temperature's in the 80s. It's really warm. Let's go see what it's like. YouTubers, this is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next adventure, peace and love.